Hello and welcome. This is Detective Lazaria. In today's session, we're going to do a cemetery seeking session. And we're going to go to this one right here. It's called Norway Cemetery in Illinois. So if you happen to reside there, maybe you can try to put your name and I'll see if I can find you. So some of the names may not also come through, sadly, but maybe something similar. We'll see. All right, if you're here, I was just going to say I have some tools. And that would be the REM pod that you just clicked, which will beep too if you get closer. The EMF meter, which is the one that's next to it with the green light. It'll have other lights that you can make go off, such as the yellow, orange, or red. Exactly. And then you have these clear cat balls that I have spread out. They light up too when you tap, shake, pick up, throw. Just basically if you get them to move, they should light up. We probably won't see them move, but if they do light up, it's you trying to move them. So again, I am half Norwegian, so maybe there's some family members here. I don't know. I'm just thinking at least we're possibly related in some way, since you are from the country that someone is from. All right, so I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and allow Spirit Talker to run. That's a way to communicate. And here's the cemetery, by the way. I see you interacting with that EMF meter. All right, so again, kind of came to me and I decided to do it. So let's see how it goes. And I do have something over there as well. Maybe they could say what it is. They probably did say it just in Morse code and I don't understand it. Sorry, did you do that in Morse code and I tried to say, you were just telling me what was in the back on that table? Yeah? Cool. So it is on. It is running. Oh, yeah.
Graveyard.
So it is a graveyard, aka cemetery. Otherwise, it is indeed in actual Norway. They kind of call it a graveyard versus a cemetery. But again, this is on the United States side, Illinois state, and it just happens to be in a town called Norway, and it's actually named after the town, Norway Cemetery. So, not a whole lot of recorded names, but I mean, it's still almost decent.
Beware of the dark.
It has 754 supposedly resting here. So that's what it says right here. Well, in a sense, in that Norway state, it does tend to be dark for a long time. Then there are times where it's super like daytime. So either get really long days of just pure darkness or really long days of pure bright.
Argument.
Argument? Did somebody have an argument prior to their passing? I don't know if we're going to find that out based on this site. So you give me a little evidence of you saying you had an argument with someone or something before you passed away. Maybe a spouse, your child. Your child? Oh, it went off an EMF meter.
I've been here 200 years.
Oh. Oh, hello. It could be in the 1800s then. So you're from the 1800s? There are some 1800 grave sites here. So hold on, maybe you're trying to give me a clue, and since your name doesn't seem to be in the word bank, you're like here. Exactly. Okay, that's what you're trying to say. Thank you. Thank you. Whoever you are, go to the oldest date. All right.
I passed peacefully.
I am so glad to hear that. Is it this one? Aw, 10 months old. The first one. 1846. I just found a baby. Amos Olson. I just found a baby, a 10-month-old baby. Hello. Maybe your parents had an argument because of your passing. Maybe they felt like you did it. You caused it. You made them get whatever, sick or something. I don't know. Well, here's Amos Olson, the oldest one that was supposedly passed away. I mean, year-wise, not oldest as age, just, you know.
Money.
Oh, they were arguing about money because it does cost money to bury. Oh, I get it now. Okay, so basically the mom and dad, they traveled from Norway. They were just trying to settle in, and I don't know if they were already pregnant before they migrated over here, but if they didn't and they just happened to have a family, and I don't know how many kids they have total, but to bury a young one at 10 months old, it does cost money.
Shelley.
So Shelley could be a name or it could be a repetitive name. And yeah, the names for the parents who had passed too aren't going to be on this, by the way. Erasmus, I can't even pronounce this. Hulda. So. Interesting. A 28-year-old. Bertha Mary. Not even going to try to say it, but yeah. She was 28. Still a young woman. Here. There's some interesting ones. Again, they came from Norway, migrated, settled in Illinois. For some reason, that was the spot to settle in. And then here's a spouse and their children. I don't see a Shelley. I think it's a repetitive name.
Sleep.
Well, it did say you passed away peacefully. Did you pass away in your sleep? Yes? Okay. I mean, the EMF meter went to yellow twice pretty quickly and strong. So, again, somebody did say I passed away peacefully, and then now they're saying sleep. So they probably just went to bed or went to take a nap and then never woke up. I don't know if it's an elderly one, a baby, but they passed away peacefully. I don't think it's going to tell me because I noticed that some of the stuff doesn't have a lot of bio stuff. Oh.
Pirates.
I know, it's like, is that what they think it is? But it's not. It's something else. You'll have to tell me what that is. They're almost like pirates, but not. I mean, the way it looks, but no. But maybe that's something that the ones that start with a V fought at the sea way back in the days were pirates. You never know. Maybe they remember that. Maybe. No, I typed in sleep as in something to. Oh,
Associated.
you associated with the pirates? So, do the Norwegians associated with pirates? That's a good question. I don't know. Do they work alongside with pirates? I don't know. Maybe some did. I don't know. Again, I just typed in the bio search area for sleep, nothing. So, I tried. It did not come up with anything. Peaceful too, didn't pop up. So, like I said, it's a small cemetery. Not many people did a bio search or a bio for some of these. Oh, of course. Mm-hmm.
The others mean harm.
Maybe referring to, again, there's certain pirates that mean harm, but then there are some good pirates. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I'm going to Google it. All right. Oh, okay. So technically they are saying that this V word were pirates. Huh. However, they existed hundreds of years apart. But they are pretty much like pirates. Okay, interesting. So again, I just typed it in. Just, hi. Is this you coming back? I found it. I Googled it, and it came up with that answer. So I guess I learned something. I'm sorry for not knowing all this stuff, but that's what we have Google for. Even though you're probably trying to tell me. You're like, yeah, we were. So again, I did not see a Shelley. Oh.
I still visit my family.
Oh, that's good to hear. So again, there's somebody that does visit their family still. That's good. I don't know if it's again from someone that's resting here that have family somewhere, either still at Norway or in the United States, and they still visit them. That's good to hear. Otherwise, it could be my family that visit me. Cool. Well, somebody's definitely here. I can see the EMF meter and the REM pod going around with some activity. So someone's here. Sure don't want to try to do the cap all too as a third evidence that you're here with me, whoever's here? So it's a little shaky because, for one, I don't have the right setup in my chair. Two, yeah, I'm probably holding it in the awkward position. Anyways, so like I said, we have this as a recap since I haven't really shown it too much. And we're trying to seek people at the cemetery called Norway.
Vile.
Okay. Somebody gave me a description of something. So it's saying it's extremely unpleasant, disgusting, or moral despicable. It describes actions, people, or situations that provoke strong feelings or disgust, hatred, and moral outrage. So because you were outsiders coming in, did you feel like people treated you like poop? Is that what you're trying to let me know? That you didn't really feel totally welcome? Because again, you're somebody who migrated from Norway, probably didn't speak the language too well, aka English, or our English language. And people look at you and say,
What is in your hand?
This is called an iPad. You wouldn't know what it is if you passed away. Past 1800s, 1900s, even early 2000s. But it's a way to film what I'm doing right now. So say cheese, because it's also seeing you, but not me. I can't see you, but it might see you, if that makes sense. So when you touch things and make them light up, that's you. It's going to capture that moment. When you interacted with that REM pod, it captured those sounds and the lights. And when you're going bonkers on the EMF meter, which is that black device with the green light, it captured that moment. So again, I'm hoping to see if we can find those that rest at this cemetery. Because this is Detective Lazaria. She likes to find and learn about people that once lived here. And because you guys are from Norway, it's even more special because I'm half Norwegian.
Camp.
Well, I mean, I guess camp settled. So you had to start small. Yeah? Like a little tent, a house tent. Then you were able to build. Takes time. You obviously had to purchase land. That takes a long time to probably do because you got to get the money. In order to get the money, you have to find a place to
heal.
Maybe you traveled from Norway to here in hopes to get better. Maybe you weren't feeling too well and you probably thought that this land had better facilities to get better. Just a thought. So if anything I'm discussing and talking about seems legit, like on point on your story, you let me know with a strong EMF meter to orange or red, REM pod with a beepity boop or click, otherwise a clear capsule that lights up. Because it just said heal, and I don't know if that means like you came here to heal, or you're currently healing right now, just by talking.
You are courageous.
Thank you. By the way, perhaps you guys seen it, for some of them, the Norwegians were in the World Cup. They did pretty well, but they didn't unfortunately make it to the final rounds. But they got close. And currently there is a game going
Conjure.
on. Conjure? Oh. Somebody's gonna conjure something? But like I was gonna say, the World Cup final game went overtime, and it was at 0-0. And I was like, okay, I can't stay anymore.
You are understood.
Oh wait, thank you. Cool. So my father is watching it with my mom, and I'm like, you guys let me know. Hopefully, no offense, Spain wins. Fingers crossed. Because they did a really, 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 really good job during the game. They were doing well. Plus, 4 years ago, Argentina won. So I figured, come on, give it to another place, and just keep hogging it. You don't need 2 in the cabinet. Come on. Anyways, like I said, is there anyone that wants? I know that some of the names aren't going to be available to find because it's not in the word bank. But if we get close, we might find you. Otherwise, you might have a more common name that could be found. So I do want to at least share one.
Brown eyes.
So you're letting me know that you had brown eyes? Well, hello. Again, that's not going to help me find you, but hi. I do not have brown eyes, but yeah, hi. And I know that I think they have more lighter color, like green and blue, for the most common color eyes for the Norwegians. But once you marry into another ethnic or whatever, they tend to change and it becomes brown. Anyways, yeah, like I said, I'm going to type in the name that I found, which was interesting. And it's this one. So, this person got to live to 46, 47. Can't tell you if it's, I think it might be a feminine name. And I was like, hey, that's the name we say on our watch. And yeah, so here we are. There's that name. Tucked away in the cemetery. Oh,
It's time to leave.
that might be a residual phrase. Somebody that's in Norway trying to prepare to get on board on the ship or cruise or whatever you took to get here. So maybe it's a residual phrase to your family. So it's time to leave, like we're going. Otherwise, maybe again you reached New York and you just said, okay, it's time to leave, to get out of New York and into this state called Illinois. So again, this is a female, and she is the wife of somebody that I can't pronounce. But yeah, they had 5 children supposedly. So let me show you her family. Oh, hey, that's good.
I'm with family.
Is this Siri? If this is Siri, and you just told me that you're with your family, I was about to show them your spouse and your 5 kids. So there you go.
I've been here 200 years.
Again, it said that earlier. And again, 1823 is when this person was born for the spouse. And the woman passed away 1880 and was born 1833. So that's roughly about the same time. So hello there. It's interesting how it said twice. Yeah, I don't know if you guys just want me to randomly pick while we wait for someone to say their name. Pick names that just obviously will never come through and just look unique. Should I do that just for a few minutes? Just share some of the headstones and the stories, or not stories per se, but at least the names and age. And maybe if they had family. If you like that idea, spirits, can you light up anything from the REM pod, capital, EMF meter to orange or red? And I'll go ahead and just randomly scroll, although there's a lot. Just like me sharing Siri. Okay, maybe? All right. Oh, yeah.
Died.
Unfortunately, that doesn't help me. It just lets me know there's 754 that died. I'm just trying to make it what do you call it? Easier if I could just find somebody. Oh, hi. I heard a clickety click on the REM pod. Yep. How about this? I'm going to scroll and you just light up the capel or REM pod to beep, and I'll stop. I went with the death date older, so I'm scrolling down as I'm going through. It's very hard to hold a device. Oh, Ingeborg Peterson? No. Elsie Sigmundstad? Totally butchering her names. Elizabeth Olsen? Danielson? She passed away kind of young, in her 20s, or 19. Even though her name could come through. Yeah, she was 20. So, Elizabeth. Are you kidding me?
Viking.
Yes! Wow, yay! Woohoo! Norwegians. Vikings. Those Vikings. Woohoo! Alright. We got some Norwegians. Woo! Alright, so again, Elizabeth Olsen Danielson. She probably came from Norway, I'm assuming. Maybe. Doesn't state, but she was 20 when she passed. Very young. Wife of Sivert. Oh shoot, are you kidding me? Wait a minute, I found the baby. Remember? The 10th-old. I randomly picked you. Wait a minute. Hold up. What? Oh no. So maybe these are... No, it's your brother. It's your brother. Found it. It's your brother. Yes, the dates don't match up. Fear. Is that why you guys moved to here? Maybe there's some issues during Norway, during those times, and you feared for your family's life, and you said, we got to get out of here. We got to, unfortunately, travel to the United States and hope for the best. So again, I believe this is her parents, Erasmus Olsen, and I don't even want to try. Hold on. Blame. Government. You blame the government of Norway for having some intense stuff. Otherwise, the famine. You guys had probably some issues with famine during those times. Potato famine. So you were struggling. Yeah. So let me show. So again, Amos Olsen is the brother of Elizabeth Olsen. And she got to at least get married. And again, the parents are Erasmus and Hulda. So again, what are the odds? I picked randomly Amos at the beginning, and I just randomly scrolled, and then it started to click, click, click. And then I'm like, wait a minute, that last name.
I'm alone here.
Oh. I don't know which one's coming through. Who's alone? Somebody's here. I'm alone here. Oh, wait. Did someone leave you behind? Maybe when you found out you stay behind, or you were left behind, as they moved to the United States of America. And the family that's coming, or the spirit that's coming through, is somebody that stayed behind. Is that what you're letting me know? Okay, I think I figured it out when it said, I'm alone here. So again, their family migrated to the United States. this one that might be here stayed in Norway and probably eventually got the chance, maybe it was money related, to finally come and join them. So did you just join them a little later?
Pat.
Hi, Pat. Are you patting my cat? Wouldn't be surprised if you're patting my cat. But I will look up Pat either way. No Pat. Maybe you're patting my cat? Yep. Typing Pat. Nothing. No Pat. You're patting my cat, aren't you? Mm-hmm. You're patting my cat. Ah. She's probably enjoying it, I'm sure. Fifi's like, yeah, I'm enjoying it. This is awesome. See, I had a good feeling I had to do a session on this cemetery. I mean, what are the odds of it saying Viking? I didn't even say that word. I'm pretty sure I said V.
Frequent.
Yeah, she does frequently visit me. My cat does. Yes. So you probably have been frequently petted by different spirits. I don't get to see that. But yeah. Did you just touch my leg, Fifi? My left leg on the right inner side. I got a tingling feeling. Did you tap me? Or did you touch me? Did you rub on my leg? It was random. I don't know. Oh, this is cute. She's joining in. Remember, I have these clear cat balls if you want to interact with them.
There?
Yes, there. Sorry, let me point out. Right here. On this leg, right here. Ankle. Kind of where the sock stops. That's where I felt like a tingling, tingy feeling. And that's usually a sign of a spirit. And since it's low to the ground, I figure it was my cat. I think that's a yes. Yes, it is. Remember, you can get closer to it to make it beep instead of click. And whoever's trying to utilize that tool. And to prove to people that you are a spirit, can we stop? With the REM pod real quick? So I know you're listening, you understand. So can you step away? Briefly?
Yes, I'm listening.
Good. I was going to say, it kind of did. Briefly. Stop. Okay. Close enough. Hi. I see you're interacting with the EMF meter too. Well, I'm going to tap a couple just because maybe there's being finicky and not allowing you to beepity bap them. I'm going to beepity bap them. Yep, I knew it. Dang it, not again. Again, a different surface. That's all you had to do. Okay, I had to do them all. I don't know if it's because of a different surface I have versus the carpet, and so it's not easy. I apologize. You were probably trying to get the darn cat balls to light up, and they just didn't. So again...
Suffering.
Aww. Well, she did suffer towards the end of her time. My Fifi did. But, whoa, hey, you were suffering trying to disactivate it. Okay. You were like, I'm trying to freaking make these cat balls go off, and it didn't. Alright, woohoo! Alright, we got cat ball activity. So somebody, unfortunately, suffered. It could have been a spirit that rests at the Norway Cemetery in Illinois. Could be my Fifi that suffered towards the end of her life. Oh, wow. I knew you were suffering trying to get the cat balls to go off. Cool. Okay, again, people, it's up to you to believe, but I believe in them. I mean, how do you explain all this stuff? Right? Like, they're like answering me here.
Here.
Yes, here. Like somebody's here, or you're letting me know Fifi's here. That's the one that lit up the cat ball. Fifi, you lit up that cat ball? The panda one? Otherwise, it's somebody that's resting at the the Norway Cemetery in Illinois. That's here. That interacted with the cat ball. I don't know. Anyway, someone's here, sadly suffering or suffered when they were living. I know they're not suffering now. They just letting us know what happened to their. Oh wait, that's right. Oh good lord, Norway. You guys were suffering in Norway. That's why you migrated. Again, famine. Probably some confrontation with the government and the townsfolk or the state folks. I don't know. But basically, you had some stuff that you knew that you needed to move. Like my grandpa, S. He took his family and moved here. It was a long journey, by the way. And so here I am because they allowed one of the people that's tied to me to be here. Ta-da! Mm-hmm. So again, I guess it was a little difficult because sometimes I set them down so quickly that I don't test them out. Anyways, so we
Paranoia.
Paranoia. The fear it said earlier, remember? So again, if you were in Norway, you had fear to stick around and live there, and you chose to migrate. And then paranoia is another term. Again, you had some of that. Again, you moved here to the United States of America. Yep. Yep. Cool. Oh, right. Sorry. I said I would, I randomly went to the Olsen family, which is interesting. You wouldn't be chance related to me. I'll have to look it up if there was an Olsen in the family or a Danielson in the family. I don't know. I'm not going to look up now. Please hold. I got to go back to the names and just randomly find the one I was looking up. There she is. Okay, keep going down. Again, Capel, now that you can, or what's it called? REM-pod with a beep, high beep. Oh, secrets.
Secrets.
What? You guys had secrets? Secret recipe? No? Secrets in the Norway area? Not the town, I meant the state. Norway? Did they have secrets? Well, apparently the Norwegians had some secrets. Good to know. Again, there could be some secret recipes too. Or secret ways to living long. Alright, again, I'm gonna go down the list. Aw, I found twin baby Johnson. It just says twin babes Johnson. It just says 1868. That's all it says. Twin babies of these two. Okay. So there's two in the same grave. Stillborns? Possibly. Well, I'm sorry to the Johnson family. I'm a twin. FYI. it's just a name. Some of these names are unique. I can't even pronounce them. Unique last names too. Oh, hey.
Ethel.
Well, let me look up Ethel real quick. I didn't see Ethel as I was going to it. No Ethel. It keeps giving me names, but even... No Ethel. Okay, an E name. I found it Effie. No Ethel, but I found it Effie. No? How about Atilda? Is it Atilda Jackson? So these are the things that could be. I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. Otherwise, Ethel could just be a random name or a spirit guide. So unfortunately, I cannot find anything with Ethel. Oh, you know what would help? Getting rid of the that they older and just put name. Sorry, that makes more sense. No, Matilda's the only one with the ET. Oh, yeah.
Carriage.
Again, they did have to travel by carriage. So in the late 1800s even, there wasn't any cars until like a certain time. So you had to go from, assuming New York, because that's the pinpoint for most part, to entering the United States. Then you went from there to eventually Illinois. Maybe like an Oregon Trail type wagon with the white canvas covering your wagon for protection of the sun. I know that a lot of travelers unfortunately passed away due to illnesses, malnutrition. Unfortunately, people getting SHOOTING. Basically, there's that type of thing happening because I'll just say it, bandits and stuff. So you had to take a risk, but that was one of the things that could have happened, and why some of them didn't make it to the last destination, which is the family destination, where they settled. So again, we don't know if some of those that traveled in the carriage, aka the wagon, passed away on the way.
Decay.
Decay. Well, yes, there's definitely some decay. I don't know if you mean that you had to bury your loved one on the road. Like maybe where you stopped, that person passed, did you bury them randomly? Especially if they had diseases.
Go.
Aww. So they had to go. So maybe, again, you never know. What if they did have to, unfortunately, bury their loved ones because they were on the go, but they couldn't keep the body because they were going to eventually decompose, or there was an illness tied to that body and they didn't want to catch that illness. Oh, it must be sad. Leaving a loved one behind and burying them on the road or somewhere out there. Aw. Yeah, that's what happened? Sorry to hear that. Wow. Again, carriage, go, decay. Yeah. So sad. So someone's definitely here. And I know that I have some voices you're hearing. That's just my father talking to, who knows, probably my mom. Otherwise, somebody that entered the doorway. All right, hold on. Yes, yes. Okay, I just had to find out. So Spain won. Woohoo! All it took was 1 goal. Woohoo! Yeah, you guys excited that Spain won?
Polite.
Yes, I am polite. So again, I was curious. I'm sure maybe you were curious too. You're probably like, okay, lady, can you check the score on the World Cup? I think it ended since your father's leaving. So what is it? What is it? And like, I don't know. Hold on, let me check. So it just told me that it's Spain 1 and Argentina 0. Final score. Woot woot. Sorry, Argentina. Yay, Spain! So, again, Argentina, he won the last time. So, Spain, you got your chance. You did it. You did a great job. I'll have to watch the half hour that I missed later. As a replay. Mm-hmm. Oh.
My name is Harry.
Well, hello, Harry. I think I saw Harry. Hold on. So again, I'm just going to show the people. There you go. Woohoo! Again, I was busy communicating to my lovely spirits. And I was like, yeah. Even though I'm sure it would have been an intense game to watch. Oh, we have Harrys. 3 of them. Hi. Not sure which one you are, but we got Harry Arnold Fruland. Probably butchering that last name. Harry Hustle, who's a veteran, probably in the World War II. And Harry Rabe. If you are any of these Harrys, hello. We got someone who got to live a long life. Never mind. My math is horrible. Really horrible. It's age 39, Harry Rabe. Rabbi, maybe? Ruby? I don't know. I'm probably butchering your last name. So apparently the wife definitely is part Norwegian for sure, due to the last name. Yeah, so it says Indiana for the person, but the wife, which has that name, she seems to have the Norwegian side, but it doesn't state that.
Oracle.
Mm-hmm. So hold on. Ooh, what was that? I heard something really loud over there. What'd you do? My portal area? What'd you do? I heard something. You made a noise. So unfortunately, hi, Fruland, you were 88, but it doesn't tell me where you came from, but you probably came from here. But your parents probably were from Norway. Same with Harry Hustle. It doesn't state where you came from. But you did serve in the, hey! Hi! Harry Hustle, Illinois, Science, USNR? Oh no!
My lungs collapsed.
Oh, someone's lungs collapsed. Hold on. So they served in World War II, 1905 to 1960. So 55 years old and the lung collapsed. 54, sorry. So here's the thing. Harry Hustle, do you want me to find your family? So apparently your Find a Grave page only has you. Harry E. Hustle, veteran. Doesn't state anything else. Just your age, 54, and you were a veteran. If you want me to find out your cause of death, if it was lung related, as well as link your parents, which might link your siblings if you had any. If you want Detective Lazaria to do some work after this.
They hide the truth.
Again, it said secrets earlier. If you're referring to the ancestry tree, there's some hidden documents that might not be there. Maybe? But again, it said secrets earlier. This is an intense session, by the way. I was just like, you know, I like this idea. I'm going to go with it. Because you are, again, all pretty much from that state, Norway. And here we are. Yeah. Is it a state or country? No, I think it's a state. Anyways, let me look it up. I'm probably saying it wrong. It is indeed sovereign state. Oh, thank God. I was like, don't tell me I'm saying it wrong. So again, Harry Hustle. I might just poke at you on your ancestry tree, see if there's anything I can find, okay? I'm so sorry if your lungs collapsed. It just happened to be right when I clicked on your name. Otherwise, 88, Harry Arnold Fruland. You could have been the one because you were age 88, son of William O. and Emily T. I don't know if you're... Wait, do you want me to link your parents? They weren't linked, they were just mentioned. Maybe back in those days they didn't know that they can link the parents. If you want me to link... Oh, wait, thank you.
You are amazing.
They're like, you're so fine. I mean, not fine. You're so nice. And okay, so again, he doesn't have his parents linked either. I guess I got to do a little bit of work. I mean, I'm going to do an errand, and then I might poke at some of these trees. Just got to remember Harry. There's 3 Harrys, so might as well do all the Harrys. Just do them all. Although, this one has his spouse, but it doesn't have his parent link, but they're right there. So, just to give you a heads up, this is Detective Lazaria's session where she only goes about an hour. It's 53 minutes in. So anyone else? Last call for anyone else that happens to reside here. Oh.
Someone's coming.
Okay. They're like, hold up, detective. Give that person some chance to come. Okay. I wait. Oh.
Poltergeist.
Again, poltergeist. Are you going to lift up a capel? Move a flag? Make one of those characters on the boat fall? Make the REM pod light up with the other colors? Because that means you have to physically touch it. Or another capel? I don't know. What are they going to do to make it? Because poltergeist, I think, means something has to physically move or make a intense sound. Time will tell. And I guess they picked their ball. It's the panda ball. That might be the easier one for them. Can you guys let me know, are there any of my connected relatives here?
Watch out.
Oh, watch out. There's going to be the poltergeist. Uh-oh. Just said watch out. Poltergeist. Uh-oh. I'll back away a little bit in case you toss something or something falls. If there are any relatives that are connected in some way to my family tree that are resting in this Norway Cemetery in Illinois, can you light up the capel again? I probably won't be able to find the true connection, but just curious. Again, Minnie from Norway.
Your name.
Oh, I can't say it. I'll say it in my head. How's that? You're probably like, you need to tell us your last name. Okay, I just said it. I spelled it out for you. Again, I know you can read thoughts and minds. So again, that's my name. So do you happen
Edwin.
to... Okay. They're like, you might be related to an Edwin. Hold on. I don't know. Am I? Dang, no Edwin. How about Ed? I got Edward. Bunch of them. But no Edwin. So I have Edward Wicks, row, 2 rows, 1 senior, 1 junior. Rasmussen, totally don't know how to pronounce that. Howen, Duvik, and yeah. Hi. Oh, I don't know. There's a bunch. So unfortunately, no Edwins. But it got close, Edward. And I did say that it's going to be a difficult cemetery to find names because some of them are Norwegian and they don't really have those in the word bank. So I'm just finding things close to it. So again, less than 4 minutes. I got to get going because again, I got other things I unfortunately have to do. I know, sad face. I'm pretty sure there's some sad faces in the viewers' faces. No, don't end. But I'm sure Fifi would love to have me lay in bed so she can curl up next to me and have fun watching things with me. Oh, yeah,
Margaret.
Yes, I do remember seeing a Margaret. Yes, somewhere in there. Yes. Well then, Margaret. There we got 2 Margarets. I told you I knew that. Johnson, that's what it was. Margaret Johnson. And cannot pronounce your name. Cannot, blah, blah, blah. That one. Knutson? I don't know. Both unknown.
Evelyn.
Evelyn! Spirit guide Evelyn. And there is an Evelyn there. Hold on. Again, they're like, shoot, she's going to end it soon. So I could just show you this real quickly. Okay. The first one doesn't tell us other than she was 44 years old and 1 month and 24 days. Yep. Sorry, 47. That's a 47? Oh, it is, I guess, a 47. So she passed away. We can fix that, by the way, Margaret. You want me to fix that? So it doesn't say unknown anymore, since they literally show you exactly how old you were. I'll do that. Okay, remember Margaret, Harry, okay. All right, wow. And then we got another one, same thing, 55. I'm just gonna, okay. I'll just have to guesstimate on yours, but yeah. I need to add Mark to both Margaret Johnson. Same thing, unknown. It tells it 55 years old. Hello, hi. Whoa, hi. I will do this. Morning.
Morning.
Hello, morning. What? Wow. It is kind of morning-ish, but now afternoon-ish. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, of course.
We can talk.
As it hits 59 minutes in. As it hits 59 minutes in. Evelyn Halverson is the only one. Oh, she's a baby. A 7-month-old baby. Evelyn, you're a baby. Aww. Twin daughter. We found a twin. Twin daughter of Royal J and Ellen. If I could find them, I could try to link them. Evelyn, is this you coming through? A twin, just like me. I'm a twin. Is that our connection? Evelyn! 7-month-old child, baby. You want me to link your parents? It just says twin daughter of Royal J and Ellen. Oh, yes, you did.
Touch.
The cat ball? You're the one that touched the cat ball? Because it did say Evelyn earlier. And then the cat ball went off. Aww. Hi, Evelyn. Again, this might be the Evelyn, not Spirit Guide Evelyn, but this Evelyn. And I think I have work to do. Free work, volunteer work. This Detective Lazaria has got volunteer work, as usual. Okay, now how many do I have? Margaret, Harry, Evelyn. Lots. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the company, whoever's here. Even though I do have to go. I have things I got to do. It's a bummer. But again, I can maybe revisit this cemetery in the future. We can always do that. It's a smallish cemetery, but, you know, it seems like we have a connection with the ones here. May not go as wow, amazing as this one, but still I can revisit it. Not part 2, just a simple couple months from now, poke at it again. Seems like you guys are enjoying the company. So last word or phrase. And then I just want to say thank you for those that came through. This detective will get to work as soon as she can and trying figuring out if we can link the parents or the spouse. Depends on your age. Because obviously a 7-month-old wouldn't have a spouse. Maybe some siblings. I'm hearing a bunch of sounds, but it could be just random house sounds. Aww.
Prove.
You're going to prove that you're here. Again, the REM pod's been quiet. All you have to do is make it click or beep. Cat ball again. EMF meter to orange or red. If you want to prove it, that you're here, even though I already know you are. Oh, wait, they're saying, prove it, girl. Prove it that you're going to do this for us. I will. The spirits that are up there already can voucher that I will do this. And if I don't find it, at least I gave it a good try. Those spirits...
Deliberate.
Yes, I deliberately do it. Otherwise, they're going to prove and deliberately do it. Yeah, deliberately do it. Prove it. I don't know. But yes, again, Detective Lazaria does not fail to do what she said she would do. And if she does accidentally forget, she definitely rewatches her videos and says, oh shoot, did I not do that?
Castle.
Castle? It did say Royal. It said Royal J. Did you, by chance, have it where the parents lived in a castle? It said Royal J and L and N, which is kind of hard to find. Ooh, this might be hard to find if you think about it. 7 months old? Toughy. May not be easy. We could try. May not be easy. But that means you're a royal. Nice. Royal baby? Cool. It said twin daughter. I want to find your twin. That is the thing I want to do. Because if your birth certificate's out there, I'm hoping that there will be a birth certificate with the other one. Right? I mean, you're born around the same time.
Black eyes.
Oh. I'm not sure about that. So again, like I said, oh, black eyes. Somebody didn't have a lot of sleep. Mommy didn't have a lot of sleep with 2 twins. Could be the case, you know, having to take care of 2 little babies. Black eyes meaning baggy black eyes from lack of sleep. That could be it. Not like evil or stuff. I think it just indicates. I'm just rambling. It's a long session. Again, I got some work to do. I have other things I was supposed to do, and I still will do that. But now I have a list of people I have to do. All right, this is your Detective Lazaria, sadly signing out. Peace, love, and eternity.